Welcome to Designing Spaces Think Green, a special edition of the show that's all about you, your space, your home, and your surroundings. I'm Ted Brunson. Home and surroundings, well, the environment. Today, all of us are becoming increasingly aware of how we affect the environment, the air we breathe, the water so necessary for life, the energy required to power our civilizations have all been impacted on humanity's increasing demands of what Mother Nature can give. Instead, we must look at the environment as part of our health, economy, and community, all working together in what we like to call a greener lifestyle. On today's show, we have a great lineup of topics to help you create a more eco-friendly home, a place where you and your family can live a more efficient and healthy lifestyle. So let's get started and think green. In creating an eco-friendly home, we also look to sustainability. In other words, how long it will last. Preventing damage to your most valued asset is important. As a matter of fact, it's also considered living a greener lifestyle. Water damage is a serious threat to your home. Water can harm structural integrity. It can also pose health risks by fostering mold and fungus. And finally, it's wasteful and very expensive. One area where water damage can occur is in the basement, and a good water removal system should be in place. Think Green correspondent Jon Osbeck takes a look at some new technology in sump pumps.
Water damage to your home can not only affect the structural integrity, but create health hazards. And the longer the water sits, as in a flooded basement, the more time it has to seep into walls and foundations. The damage worsens. Preventing flooding in a home is important, and taking the right preventative measures is something the homeowners can do themselves. Think Green looks at protecting your greatest investment from flood damage and doing it in an energy-efficient way. I'm here with Charles Murphy, Director of Business Development at Wayne Pumps, a manufacturer of water pumps and systems. We're going to take a look at the new generation of water pumps and systems that are energy efficient. Charles, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Oh, we appreciate the opportunity.
Now, I know we've got some flooding going on downstairs. We're going to take a look at that in a little bit. But first, let's talk about what causes a basement to flood.
Floods can happen from clogged gutters to just an incredibly heavy rainfall with a poor foundation. All of those things add up. We want to educate our customers to test their actual products in their basement, check the age of the product, and make sure everything's operational before something could occur.
Now, once you've assessed that situation, what kind of preventative measures should be taken?
The first option that we always tell customers is that you should always have different layers. So one, you actually test your sump pit just to make sure that the current pump you have is running. If it isn't, then you should always look at putting in a new pump with some new technology we'll discuss, putting in devices such as wireless alerts so that if something does go wrong, you're alerted a few hours before what basement would actually flood, or you could actually go to basement backup systems so that you have different layers to make sure that if something does go wrong, you have protection.
Maybe we can talk a little bit more about the specific features of each of these pumps.
One is the motor. The motor that we have now actually runs cooler, so it uses less oil, 63% less oil, which is great for the environment. In addition, it runs a lot quieter. You have different switch designs. The system we have in the basement actually just has a typical float switch that will turn on as the water level rises. But there's also other switches, such as our iSwitch technology. And that iSwitch technology, as you'll notice, you actually have no moving parts. It's actually a microprocessor that measures the water level and actually turns a pump on and off. So you get up to 5 times the life out of that switch versus a traditional switch. Some other features we've actually gone to as well is actually addressing consumers' concerns about noise. A lot of sump pumps are actually installed underneath the bedroom. So people don't want to be up all night with their sump pump. In the kit we have in the basement, we actually include a quiet check valve. And to give even more peace of mind, as you have a quiet sump pit, we actually have a kit that includes a wireless device so that in your sump pit have a small switch. If something happens with your pump and it's not running, that switch will activate. We have a pump here. It's actually an automatic utility pump. And what this pump is great for is anywhere around the house that you need to move water. It's actually portable. And what makes our pump different is traditional automatic utility pumps that you'll find in the marketplace. You plug them in and they run on different time cycles. So if there's water present or not, it's using energy.
Oh, it's still going.
It's always checking. It'll turn off and turn on some every 2 minutes. What ours actually uses is, again, our iSwitch technology, that if there's water present, it works.
So that has the same iSwitch technology as this pump does.
Similar technology.
Okay.
But this is great in window wells, so that if water's there, it pumps it out. If it's not there, it's not running. Using less energy, and you're getting almost 70% more water flow with our design versus the benchmark of the industry. We package it all up using a molded pulp packaging instead of styrofoam. So again, it's just friendlier on the environment. We really thought through the energy savings so that a customer with a sump pump could save up to $75 a year utilizing this pump technology. Some people might not say $75 is a lot of money, but in my household, every dollar adds up.
Well, between thinking green on the manufacturing, the packaging, the shipping, installing the product in your home, the benefits of it, the wireless features of notifying the customer if something's happening in the basement, definitely should give them a peace of mind when it comes to the water situation in their home.
That's what we do. And the unit that we actually have installed in the basement is our SSEE 980. And what that is, it's a job-ready system.
What does that mean?
Comes complete with your PVC, your silent check valve, your wireless monitor, and your energy-efficient pump. So, job, when you get ready to tackle the job, takes 5-10 minutes, and you're done.
You're saying somebody even like me could put this pump in.
And you can do it fast.
That's a good thing. Well, let's go check out that pump downstairs. See how it's working. Well, Charles, if this is my house, I'm thinking I've got some problems. But luckily, we've got the pump working. What's happening here?
This is where the expertise of Wayne really matters. We're using our automatic utility pump with the iSwitch technology to first remove the water from the house. This is when that 70% extra pumping power really matters, because you can get your job done twice as fast. And now we're ready to go change out the sump pit.
So once the water's been cleared from here, we'll be able to get in and address the problem that's going on.
Exactly.
Well, that pump is definitely working fast. And with all of these benefits, viewers at home are definitely going to want to know where they can find out more information about the pumps and where they can get the pumps themselves. Where can they do that?
They can find information at waynepumps.com or any leading retailer throughout the U.S.
Fantastic. And we'll have a link to that on our Think Green section of our website, designingspaces.tv. Charles, thank you so much for being here. Thanks to everybody at Wayne Pumps for making this happen.
It's what we do.
In Cincinnati, I'm Jon Osbeck for Think Green, saying stay dry.
The new technologies are here now, and with a little extra effort, we can actually improve our lifestyles and the environment. We all want to live healthier lifestyles, both for ourselves and for the ecosystems. We also want to find ways of lowering our cost of living while maintaining an efficient household. We all have the power and the ability to make a difference. We have a choice, and it's a choice like we've never had before. Together, let's make the right decision and move towards a healthier world. For Designing Spaces, Think Green, I'm Ted Brunson.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.